a haircut.
Oh, man.
Brother.
Good morning, bro.
Where are you?
It's my setup right here. You got time for me today?
Don't right now. God, I wish I would.
You got like 10 minutes?
Yeah?
Let's
I
do
wanna
it.
give you some money.
Nah, I don't need no money for it.
I was speaking yesterday to a bunch of veterans, just dealing with PTSD.
Are you a veteran yourself?
No, I'm not, but, grew up hearing about it and family in it. Just because I have a bunch of friends in the military and just kind of hearing their story of what they've gone through. And I've been lucky enough to have some people share theirs with me. It just makes me supportive, whatever I can do.
I think empathy is what's going to change the world.
Yeah.
I think the more that we can feel for other people and what they go through, the more we'll be willing to make a change. So somebody that's dealing with PTSD, what's some good advice that you would give them?
It's earning their trust. A buddy of mine just, after like 2 years, just started talking. And I was like, oh, he wasn't telling a story. He was just talking.
Venting, yeah, you need someone to talk to.
I just sat there.
Sometimes you got to be a better listener. One of my guys told me that God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You got to talk less and listen more. How important do you think therapy is?
Oh, I think it's big. Especially with a neutral source, that's their biggest thing is, right, man, getting that out. Lack of a better word, they're badasses. That's what their job is. For them to kind of open themselves up, it's tough. So I'm 50.
Being your age, being 50, what's some advice you would give like this younger generation?
Going for it. I went for it later, like in my 20s, the crossing roads, I had to figure out where I was, going to do. I left the corporate world and went to work for Harley Davidson, went to the very bottom. Started there, literally washing bike, and then I worked my way up.
You were working high up in corporate. What, you weren't worried about being at the bottom?
Of course I was worried, and I had a guy come in that was older than me. He pulled me to the side and he said, I can tell you're going through something, like in your mind. He said, but don't. He's like, I absolutely hate what I do. The money owns me. My dad said one thing to me, I sticks with me all the time. Just difference in me and you is I can buy a more expensive bottle of wine and a more expensive steak. And he goes, but it doesn't mean they taste any better. You got to be a go-getter, and like you're doing, you're on a mission. You want to talk to people, which is the great part, But you're also like, probably got to go. I got to get somebody in that chair.
My goal is to just be an inspiration for the young generation because we don't really have that. And I think being 22 and having the platform I have, I think it came with a lot more responsibility than posting a selfie on Instagram. Like I really got to use my voice to show somebody what's possible.
Not to be corny, but we got short time here.
Nah, that ain't corny. That's real. You said it right though. Life is short, and for me personally, if I knew tomorrow was my last day, everything I did today would be the last thing I have to tell my story. So I make sure I wake up every day and do something to leave that legacy.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, I appreciate this conversation this morning.
No, absolutely, dude. Thank you for doing what you're doing, dude.
Man, likewise. Thank you for doing what you're doing.